Doublelift, congratulations on that. I guess it was a close win at the end there. There was some periods where it looked a little bit scary for you guys, I'm sure. But I actually want to start way before you guys got into game. The fact that they put in Kramer instead of NL, who's they've been using for the last little while. Did you guys have a contingency plan in place for that sort of, double AD carry swap?
Actually, yeah, I did a lot of research, as always, on my opponents, because I think knowing your opponents is just as important as, knowing the game. And Kramer, I saw, was just like a Callista and Vayne player. So he's that kind of style where he's like a very solo queue kind of player. It makes sense. They got him off of solo queue. So that kind of player, especially with the language barrier, won't work well with the team. So I kind of knew that coming in, expect a Callista or a Vayne pick. And other than that, yeah, I knew that the difference between them was Kramer was a better mechanical player, and NL was a better team player, and he had a pocket Varus pick. So I was just kind of ready to beat them both. And turns out they put in the Korean. He was obviously super nervous probably, and he fell behind super hard.
Now, the early game didn't exactly go as planned. A lot of people have been saying that Stake is kind of one of the worst, potentially weak links on Flash Wolves especially, but you guys actually showed him a lot of respect. Xmithie and Zon ganked him 3 times, but it didn't really work. Was that sort of something that you guys were thinking about doing in the game, and how did you guys have to adapt when it really didn't kind of fell apart?
Actually, we knew that Stake was one of the worst players at Worlds, and we did a lot of research on the entire team, so for some reason our strategy was just to gank their weakest player, which in hindsight that can backfire pretty often, because I'm imagining now, in perfect hindsight, every other team in what is their
LMS.
region? LMS, yeah. Every other team in LMS probably camps Stake because they think he's bad. Just like we just did, and it didn't work. So, yeah, it turns out that Zion probably got too cocky and ended up throwing his lead, and that sucks, but, I mean, we can come back. And honestly, Stake wasn't really even bad in team fights. He's just kind of really slow player. I can just tell mechanically he's not all there, but his positioning and his movement was really good this game. So I gotta give him props because we actually thought he was really bad, and he ended up beating Zion. So I gotta give him some props.
Now, who did you guys identify as the biggest threat on Flash Wolves before this series, before the game even started?
Everyone says Maple and Karsa are really strong. I thought Maple was the only reason that the game was hard, and Karsa was just whatever. I never felt much jungle pressure from him, even though he's camping us the whole game. He never blew my flash or really just didn't pressure me as much as he should have. But yeah, Maple was honestly the hugest carry that game. One time he outplayed me mid and killed me, when in any other situation I would have killed their AD carry and gotten out. And I thought that was insane, the way that he outplayed me. So, God, Maple's really good. That's all I could say. There's a reason why he's at Worlds.
Yeah, well, nice to hear some respect out of you as well sometimes. So now you guys did fall behind in this game. You've been in this sort of situation before. Were the comms sort of calm? Did you guys know what you had to do to come back? Because that tower dive by Flash Wolves was a little over aggressive, and you guys definitely capitalized there.
Yeah, I think during the game it went from okay, we're crushing top and bot to, oh god, I'm dead, and then we look top and it's he's losing now. So really, we were just saying it's okay, we have this, we can just play really slow because we need time to catch back up. And they didn't really use their momentum very well, so when you're ahead, you want to push the enemy team to making really dumb decisions or hard decisions. Eventually they'll crack and make a subpar decision, and then you can just win. I think Flash Wolves played really slow even when they're ahead, so they give us so many ways to come back. We have a better scaling comp, and with their lead top lane, it's on their worst players, so they're not going to do anything with it. Yeah, it was basically just even though we were really far behind, I think our attitude was really good. I was just I'm 100 CS up on Kramer, It's going pretty well. I'm about to get Last Whisper, let's fight. And yeah, smooth game, even though we were losing most of it.
Well, it certainly worked out for you guys. Now, I just wanted to also ask about earlier today, Cloud9, your fellow North Americans beat AHQ, the Flash Wolves fellow, LMS representative. Did that sort of give you guys a little bit of boost of confidence, or were you focused on your game?
Actually, it put so much pressure on us because Cloud9 beat the higher seed from Taiwan, and they're the lower NA seed. So naturally, we should be able to beat we're the higher seed from NA, and we're playing the lower seed from LMS. So yeah, that was really embarrassing, honestly, when we started losing. I'm glad for Cloud9, though. I'm really glad that people are maybe now respecting Western teams a little bit more, because NA's been a laughingstock for a while, but now I'm here, so.
leading up to this event, you guys had, even beyond the NA finals, you guys had some ups and downs with regards to the jungle situation, the visa situation. That was a little bit rough. How did that, Xmithie being off and Huhi coming in, and then the ups, I'm sure it was a mental up of, Xmithie being able to play in the end. Did that affect your team mentality at all?
Yeah, I was actually really down with the news because I felt like we had the dream team. I mean, we had just won 6-0 in NA playoffs. And then we have like playing completely new roster in Korea with Huhi. And it has nothing to do with Huhi. It's just like I was just really down about the situation. So my team like ended up picking me up. So I was like pretty down for a few days. And then we started getting the group of things and they're like, it's going to be okay. Like I think Huhi can, be guided by us and be guided by Xmithie. And then when the news hit that Xmithie was coming back, I mean, I was just ecstatic. Like it's not like I wasn't trying before, but like I was just like so confident that we would be able to at least make like top 8 and easily like be able to make semis and worlds. I think like this roster is just amazing. Like the way that we play together, it just makes so much sense. Like I've never thought about our game plan and been like, wow, this just like doesn't compute. I don't see how we're gonna win. It's always like, well, this is a clear path to victory, and like everyone on the team knows their job and they're okay with it. So, yeah, honestly, Xmithie like makes CLG the complete package. So I'm really happy.
Well, you guys certainly have lofty ambitions, and we're very excited to see you guys play in the future. Good luck.
Thank you.
Thanks, man.